Hi, I'm Jim Clark, and welcome to the Walsh University GLIAC softball preview. To my right, Walsh head coach Jaime Porter. And Jaime, a great year last year, 29-19, playoff qualifier, a lot of veterans back. You had 3 All-GLIAC players coming back. Talk about the pitching first, All-GLIAC performer Cassie Vera. What a great year she had last year.
She had a fantastic year, and she's only become more mature coming off of that season. We're looking for great things for her, looking for her to also lead a relatively inexperienced staff. But we also have Marissa Bondoni. I'm hoping that she can make some more appearances this year. Maggie Murphy, I'm hoping can step into that lineup. And we have freshman Olivia Pfeiffer coming in, that they should all make an impact on our staff.
Cassie, 17 wins. You say you want more from Bondoni. She was 8-3 last year. It's a good staff, and I think one of your strongest parts of the team. It
absolutely is. Regardless of which pitcher we're actually talking about, I think consistency is going to be a huge key for them, especially with the more inexperienced of the staff. They're all very capable and very talented, but consistency is going to be a huge key for them.
Talk about the infield now. 2 All-GLIAC performers coming back, Bondoni and Sam Troxel. Great strength of the infield with those two.
Absolutely. Marissa's very commanding on first base, not naturally, didn't come to us as a first baseman. Transition from third base and pitcher, but great over there, great at taking command of short game, long game, and covering. Sam is finally comfortable after finding her way in her first season here as a transfer, and more vocal, more of a leadership role. So aside from their raw skill and talent on the field, they're just becoming more mature, really owning the game and being themselves on the field.
How about second base and third base?
Second base is going to be held down by Abby Reeser again. She's very understated and kind of under the radar, but she's incredible on the field. It's hard to get a ball past her. She makes highlight plays look routine, so we're excited about that. Only expecting her to get better. Third base, we're probably going to be around with Anna Fatch on third. Great backhand, quick release, senior on the team, so a lot of leadership on the infield.
Veteran group, everybody back. That's a key thing.
Mm-hmm. We're very excited to have the kids that we do have, with them getting more mature and taking that leadership role, and then having the seniors returning. It should be a very strong defensive infield.
In the outfield, you lose Chelsea Testa, big part of the club, but you got a lot of veterans back, and the outfield still looks good.
I think one of our key strengths there will be the versatility. We will be able to look at who's bad is performing and what kind of performance we need and adjust the girls accordingly. We have Anna Anderson, who's looking at center field right now. Anna's very natural in the outfield, one of the best kids we have reading a ball. We also have Nikki Newman stepping in and really pushing her cannon of an arm from the outfield. Stepping into the other fields, we have Reagan Rito, Kendra Moore, both competing kind of in that left field position. We've had a few injury upsets as far as what we were looking at for right field, so we're still kind of feeling that out and seeing what's going to happen.
How about behind the plate?
Annie Wolf, coming in as a freshman, will probably carry the majority of the duties. Very strong, very smart, very confident behind the plate, and has done a good job at being that leadership catcher, even though she's only a freshman. And then also bringing her bat into the lineup will be a huge bonus for us.
Last year, Jaime, a playoff team in the GLIAC, a great run. Talk about the GLIAC.
Very, very competitive conference. I think that's one of the biggest differences for me being here when we were NAIA and making that transition. Very consistent conference. Even your lower performers, consistent lower performers, you have to show up and beat them every day. I think that was one of our crutches last year, one of our issues that we had. We weren't consistent offensively. So one thing that I think we're going to have to do to beat your top performing teams like Ohio Dominican that won and Wayne State that won the tournament is show up and hit consistently, and that's what we're really going to be working on.
Thanks, Jaime. Best of luck this year.
Thank you, Jim.
I'm Jim Clark. That's our Walsh University softball GLIAC preview.